Well, it is now live. Perfect. All right, Dani, are you ready to say hi to the internet?
I am.
All right. All right. Hi, everybody. I am Devin.
And I am Dani.
I am 24. I have CF. I have not had a transplant. And I grew up in California.
I am 28 with CF. I did have a transplant almost 12 years ago. And I've been coming to retreat since 2012.
Oh, that's what I forgot. I've been coming since about 2010 or 2011. So, with that, here are the top 10 reasons to come to retreat and the top 5 frequently asked questions about retreat. But before that, we're going to tell you what is CFRI Summer Retreat. So basically, the committee and CFRI design the retreat each year to be a safe and welcoming place for people who share common experiences with cystic fibrosis. We want to bring people together for social support, education, and to enhance positive coping skills. Retreat is a week-long getaway full of fun, relaxing activities, and lots of cool people to meet. Every year, our retreat has a theme that sets the atmosphere. And this year, the theme is animation. All activities are planned according to the year's theme. Well, most activities. Some things are just, they don't really fit into anything. But anyway, dinner time is an exciting affair, and we encourage you to dress up in costume. More on this later. So the first reason to come, be surrounded by people who get it. So this includes adult CFers, friends and family, volunteers, sponsors, speakers, and CFRI staff. So that's all the people around. As you can see, these are people who've come in the past. And quick note on CFers who come, you have to culture or do a sputum culture and get some papers signed by your doctor that let us know that your culture does not include B. cepacia, MRSA, Mycobacterium abscessus, or abscessus. I think it's abscessus. Or any pan-resistant bacteria. So yeah, if you culture any of that, you won't be allowed to attend, and this is for reasons of safety. And yeah, visitors without CF, we want you to have a retreat attendee sponsor or someone with CF who knows you. And staff and volunteers come by to help keep the retreat going, and they just make sure everything's going well. The amount of people who come varies throughout the week. Overall, in total, we expect about 40 people who attend. It'll be maybe around 20 people who are there at any given moment, maybe 10 to 30. And if you can only attend for a part of a week, we recommend coming on Friday and Saturday because that's when most people tend to be there. Also, during the evenings after work are times when people come as well.
Reason number 2, flexible schedule. We understand that you might not be able to get the whole week off from work or school or whatever else you're doing, but you definitely still need time to relax and recharge. So when you register, you can specify how many days and nights you'd prefer to attend. As you can see on your screen right now, we have last year's schedule. Usually it starts with breakfast, and then we take a little bit of time off for morning treatments or naps or whatever you need to do to get ready for the day. And then after that, there's always something cool going on. So whatever day you can drop in and join us, there's something cool to do. And we recommend that you join us.
We also have activities for every sort of person. So that includes exercising, like UJam. If you don't know what UJam is, it's sort of like Zumba. It's like a dancer size sort of thing. We have what we call rap sessions. It's like a support group where we talk about issues. Maybe there's a certain topic that someone wanted to talk about or something along those lines. And we, just talk about our feelings or maybe coping skills, that sort of a thing. Ways to address maybe an issue you have with your doctor, or maybe there's a medical issue and you're not sure where to start with handling it, and we might give you some ideas about which sort of doctor to talk to, whatever. It varies widely. We have a talent show. That's always tons of fun. If you have a talent you're super amazing at, show it off. If you have a talent you suck at, show it off. It's really just to have fun. We have all sorts of things that happen. We also have a memorial night to remember those who've passed away and to have a safe place to grieve. That is partly one of my favorite part. Well, not favorite, but a part I really appreciate, because other than just having a time to be sad and remember those who've passed away, it also, I feel more connected because I hear stories of people I might not have ever met, and it's just really cool and amazing to know about these people who've come before me. We also hope this year to maybe go for a hike and fly some kites at Shoreline, which is, if you don't know the San Francisco Bay Area, if you go towards the bay, there's Baylands, very appropriately named. And close to us is what's called Shoreline, also appropriately named because it's along the shore. And it smells great. I always like the sort of the bay air. It's sort of salty. Sometimes it's a little sulfury, but anyway, that's me. I'm reminded that there are things that smell worse than my stools. Yeah, so if there's anything you don't want to attend, no pressure. Take a time off. Take some time off. Attend if you want. There's lots of great people. If you're a little shy, the activities, we're very gentle. We don't force you to participate 100%, but it's probably the best way to get to know people if you're new, in my opinion.
Which leads perfectly into reason number 4, make new friends. We, as Devin said, none of the events and activities are mandatory, but we definitely recommend that you take part. The CFRI Council works really hard to encourage a friendly and open atmosphere. So we feel that if you make the effort to come to at least 1 or 2 activities a day, you'll find an awesome group of supportive new friends that are just waiting to welcome you in. We do understand that as being a new experience, it can be overwhelming. There's a lot going on. Feel free to take a break if you need to. If you just kind of want to chat through what you're going through, please talk to myself or Devin, anyone else on the council. We're all great listeners, and we definitely want to make you as comfortable as possible. The Vallombrosa Center is also really beautiful grounds, and if you need to take a break, take a moment of solitude, and just kind of collect yourself before you join the group again, it's a great place to do that. And we just want to keep in mind that this retreat is for you. So if there's anything that we can do to make your stay more comfortable, please let us know.
And that leads us, oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to hit the next button. There we go. Like Dani said, Vallombrosa is very pretty. It's in California, so obviously there's sun. We're kind of famous for it. Although we're not called the Sunshine State. We were golden, and then Florida already took sunshine, I guess. Anyway, there's lots of trees, there's lots of lawn to walk around and peruse. On the top right, you'll see there's a bunny. Very cute. There's, I think, 4 bunnies that sort of hop around. I think they're wild bunnies, or I
It's
don't
4
really
right
know.
now. It may be a lot more by the time we get back.
And sometimes there's people hanging upside down from trees. That's me having fun. And yeah, you can just take a chance to stroll around if you want to be alone, or maybe you can go stroll around with somebody. And yeah, it's really beautiful. Oh, well, I'll talk about that later.
Reason number 6 is my personal favorite reason to attend. Aside from the awesome people, there is lots of free food. The meals are provided 3 meals a day by the kitchen staff at Val Ambrosia. They are awesome, and we try to ensure a variety of food for people with different tastes or different restrictions to their diet. But we also have to take into consideration that we're not always the only group there, and the kitchen is cooking for every group that's in attendance. So if you know ahead of time that you're going to have special dietary restrictions, please let us know before you come. We'll do our best to work with the Val Ambrosia Center to accommodate anything special, or help you make alternate arrangements if it's not possible. Whether or not you choose to take part in the cafeteria meals, what you see on your screen right now is the snack room. It's always stocked with tons of awesome snacks. You can get them throughout the day, and then this room we also have access to later into the night for midnight snacks and stuff like that. So no shortage of awesome food. Yeah, that's it. That's
Midnight snacks are one of my favorite. All right, after the free food, it's a place to call your own. Everyone who stays overnight with CF gets their own room. We don't allow 2 CFers to be in the same room, again, for cross-infection control reasons. Also, if there's 2 people coughing in a room, there's this, it sometimes resonates and there's an earthquake, and no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so feel free to have a giant stool, or there's a bathroom, there's Wi-Fi, there's electricity to power your aerosols. There's a closet for clothes, of course. There's 2 beds, so if you have a friend or a sibling who wants to stay with you, they're free to do that. On the bottom left, excuse me, there's a picture of the cafeteria. And in the middle there, you see Dani. She's working on a cupcake. We were decorating cupcakes one year. It was a lot of fun. But that room that you see Dani in is a pretty big room with a lot of wide open space, and we have our rap sessions there, which I talked about earlier. They're like the support groups. We also have speakers who come, and we're usually in that room, and it's a pretty spacious room for us all to adhere to the 6-foot rule and all have a good view of the speaker or whatever's going on. Also, that room that we're in a lot, it has open windows, so if you have a transplant and you need a breeze, we have that there for you. And one other thing about the rooms, it has a shower in the bathroom as well as a toilet and a sink, so you won't get too stinky. You can wash up. And I think that's it.
Reason number 8, we make traveling with medications look easy, because we know that it's not. It's a pain in the butt traveling with as much medication as we do, but we do have ways to make it easier. So there's a designated medication refrigerator available in the dining hall. That way we have a shelf where you can put your nebulized treatments, anything else, any liquid medications that need to be cold. Access to this refrigerator does get cut off once the dining hall closes at 9 p.m. So we'll make sure that everybody gets a reminder before it closes to go in and get any medications you may need for the night or early morning. The dining hall opens again at 7 a.m., but I know most of us are not awake at that time yet. So it may be a good idea to grab evening and morning medications before they close. There is also a microwave available in the dining hall. Devin let me know he had this great idea of warming up his nasal rinse, which I think is a great idea that I'm going to try this year. So that's available as well.
You don't want to freeze your brain and your boogers.
No, it's very uncomfortable. So if we also understand that you may need to do a treatment at a really inconvenient time. You're not the only one. If you need to excuse yourself from an activity to do a treatment or just to get some rest, maybe take a nap, that's totally cool. We understand. Just do it respectfully. Leave as quietly as you can. And another note on the restrooms. There are restrooms available in the place where we have our rap sessions and throughout the campus, but we do recommend that everybody, if at all possible, go back to your own room to use your private bathroom just to help us contain our germs, keep them private. But yeah, that's it for meds.
More on CF and retreat, the amazing cacophony. So what we do is we record everyone's cough and then we auto-tune it in this great symphony. No, I'm just kidding. I tried to auto-tune my coughing once and it didn't sound very different, but I think that's just because I don't know how to auto-tune. Anyway, I wanted to take some time to talk about cross-infection. Everyone gets a little baggie that has gloves, tissues, a mask if you want to wear the mask. The tissues you cough into and when you're out and about with everyone else to keep, lock your germs away. And then you put them back into the little baggie again, contain your germs. And then there's Purell everywhere. So squirt it on whatever you think is contaminated, whether it's your leg or your hands or I don't know. We have fun with Purell. And like Dani said, sometimes people need to do treatments at night. So sometimes it's a good idea to bring like earplugs just so you sleep better. Just a tip from us old pros. And we also have medical advisors. So if you have any issues administering, or if you have a question about a med that you just forget something about it, like, oh, is this supposed to be like this or like this? These are trained professionals. On the left in the white long sleeve shirt, that's Carol Nakamura. She is a really cool nurse. And on the right in the Giants, excuse me, on the Giants shirt, that's Stephanie Seri. And other than being a great nurse, Stephanie is also a huge Giants fan. She took me once to a Giants game and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, they're trained professionals. They know CF. They've come before. So again, if you need any help with anything, they're there for you. And number 10.
Number 10, animate your summer. That's our theme this year, and what does that mean? For us, it's all about fun and empowerment, and fun always comes first at the CF Summer Retreat. It's not a retreat unless we're doing something a little ridiculous and just having giggle fits everywhere. So we encourage you to be silly at every opportunity. I don't think that'll be hard to do once you get there and get into the spirit of things. Along with that, we also have the theme of cartoons, and as Devin mentioned earlier, we encourage dressing up. So if you have a favorite cartoon character or animation series, bring a costume, dress up like them for dinner, for the nighttime activities, really for any other time that you want to. It's a really fun thing that people get into. We've had some pretty elaborate costumes in the past. Yeah, just whatever you want to do to have fun within reason, we encourage it.
All right. Now, top FAQ, frequently asked questions. Excuse me, I was swallowing something. Question number 1, I have a special need beyond what's required by CF, / I want to talk about how CF gets accommodated at retreat. Who can I talk to? Answer is Mary Convento. She will help figure out problems and issues that you have. You can email her at mconvento@cfri.org. And her phone number is 855-237-4669. She is one of the most important people at CFRI. Honestly, she is there when you need her.
Question number 2. I know someone who wants to donate some supplies, snacks, or their time to retreat. Who can I or they talk to? We love this. We love people, we love donations, we love all of it. So once again, get a hold of Mary Convento, and she can let you know how you can help, where you can send your stuff or your people. We love it.
Number 3. Can I leave the Vallombrosa Center, or do I have to stay on the grounds at all times? You're free to leave. We totally understand. Sometimes you need to, I don't know, meet someone, or maybe you want to buy a snack that we don't have available, or you want to check out Menlo Park. And that's totally fine. Just please let us know, someone on the council, that you're leaving, because if we don't know where you went, we might be a little worried, well, more than a little worried, because we're all responsible for your safety, and we want to make sure that not only are you enjoying retreat, but you didn't get kidnapped or, I don't know, something terrible. So yeah, just let us know and go off and do your thing.
Question number 4, what happens if I get sick or have some type of emergency? That does happen, as much as we hope it doesn't. Sometimes things come up. As Devin mentioned earlier, we have some awesome medical staff on hand. They can handle the minor stuff, like splinters, minor cuts and bruises, things like that. For bigger emergencies or exacerbations due to CF, we are located very close to Stanford, which has a great medical center and one of the top CF centers in the country, as well as an emergency room. And the staff at CFRI will make sure that we do whatever is necessary to get you the medical care that you need.
And our final FAQ, what if I've registered but I get sick before retreat starts and I'm unable to attend? This is an unhappy question because we wish you were able to attend and be healthy, but we totally understand life happens. Again, talk to Mary Convento, our lifesaver at CFRI. Again, her email is mconvento@cfri.org, and her phone number is 855-237-4669. She will carry you on top to a mountain and use her magical goat powers, magical mountain goat powers to carry you. We wish. But yeah.
So we've totally excited you, right? You're definitely coming. So now you have to go register. So where can you do that? You go to CFRI.org, and at the bottom middle of your page you'll see a link for the CF Summer Retreat. It'll have all the information you need, as well as all the forms you need to fill out. Sputum cultures need to be completed by July 29th to be in order to be current for this year's retreat. That also comes with some paperwork that your doctor has to sign, and I think we all know how long that can take sometimes. So the sooner you can start that process, the better. Some pertinent information: the date of retreat goes from August 2nd to August 9th. The cost for a whole week to attend, which includes everything, meals, your room, everything we do, is $85 for a whole week.
Oh, I don't think it includes your room. It's just attendance.
Just attendance. Okay, sorry about that. The daily drop-in rate, if you just want to come in for a day and have your meals included there as well, it's $15 per day. There we go. There's the overnight room rate, is $55 per night. Scholarships are available. So to help with costs of registration, of travel, if you're coming from a far distance, we want to make sure that doesn't stop you from coming. So again, talk to, I believe it's Mary for that as well. Talk to her about some scholarships. And just one more time for good measure, sputum cultures must be completed before July 29th. So get on that now.
There's also forms online when you register that has scholarship information. But if you have any trouble at all with anything, again, talk to Mary. She is super helpful. So, for more information about the retreat, you can go to cfri.org/teenandadultretreat.shtml. There's a little bit more information there. And for more questions that you might have, you can call CFRI, at normal business hours, 650-404-9975. And I thought this was funny. It's 650-HOG-WHISK with a Y. If you want to help remember that. Also, easy to remember, CFRI@cfri.org is an email you can send questions to. Please do that if you have any questions. And do you have any questions that we can answer? Let's see. Oh, whoops, wrong button. But anyway. Let's see. No one submitted a question yet, but if you have a question you'd like to submit, please take the time now to do so. And stop screen sharing. So now you can see me. Hi. Oh, my closet's open. It looks messy. Don't look in there. So yeah, anything else you want to add, Dani, while we wait for questions?
Share maybe your first time at retreat experiences. I can hear myself. That's weird. I'm echoing.
Yeah, your thing is moving around. Maybe stop screen sharing and.
There you go.
Yeah.
Much better. Okay. My first experience at CFRI, I didn't know. I had no idea what I was walking into. I didn't know. I had not seen this presentation. The only information I actually got was from a veteran member who said there was free food. He knew how to get to me. So, but I was really surprised by how quickly you just kind of get into the groove. It's a very open group that's very supportive and very fun, and it was seamless. Like you get there and stuff's going on immediately, and it's a blast.
When I first came, I was a little tentative at first. I was a little shy. I had known Anna a little bit through my mom, who kind of knows everyone. I knew Anna, another Anna, some other people, just a little bit. But when I came, I only came for a few days, and then afterwards I was like, wait, I want to go back. So the next time I signed up for the whole week, and it was a lot of fun. I got to meet everyone and get to know them a lot better. And now I know a lot more than just a few people, a little bit. I know Dani, of course. I met her at retreat. And yeah. What do you think is your favorite part of retreat, Dani?
I really like the talent show because you never know what's going to happen, which I think is the most fun part.
I was waiting to ask a question, but there's no question button to push.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on. My dad is telling me the question button is not working.
What does it look like?
Oh, you might have to click a little QA button on the left side of your screen.
I don't see that left edge thing.
Okay, Dani, you keep talking. I'll help.
Technical difficulties. So I'll keep talking about the talent show. As Devin said, whether you're good at it or terrible at it, we want to see whatever your talent is. We've had everything from awesome musical performances. Devin and I once wrote a really terrible sketch about one of his favorite topics, which is all of the odors attached with cystic fibrosis. That was a very fun sketch. We got a bunch of people involved. There's probably 5 or 6 people in that sketch. We've had people do stand-up comedy in the past. This year we will also be inviting back one of our favorite activities, which is improv comedy. There's an improv troupe from the Bay Area. They come and they perform for us, as well as giving us the opportunity to try out some of their exercises that they do. So if you've ever wanted to try improv, or if you haven't, it might pleasantly surprise you. It's pretty fun to do. What else have we seen in the talent show? We've had, I believe there was some twerking that went on last year. A variety of skill levels. It was pretty impressive towards the end. This year, I believe we're also going to be building the kites that we intend to fly at Shoreline. So there's going to be, everybody will get a little box of arts and crafts supplies to make a kite, and then we'll go attempt to fly it. I see Devin has returned.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out the QA thing. I thought it was working. Oh, there's a spam option. Maybe it all went to spam. No. Sorry about this, everyone. I thought I had set it all up perfectly.
If we're unable to do questions and answers here, we can always do them on Facebook. If you have questions for us, go to the CFRI Facebook page, post it there, or send us a message, and we'll answer you there as best we can.
Also, if you're on the Google Hangout page, you can, there's a little box where you can comment on the event. So I'll look there as well. Sorry about. And sorry, everyone. I don't know what happened to the question and answer thing. It was supposed to work. Oh, wait, I'm getting a chat. Maybe that's someone's question. Nope, it's something else. Okay, well, I'm sorry about the mess up with the questions and answers. Yeah, like Dani said, just Facebook us or tweet Dani or email Mary, all those things. And thank you for watching.
Hope to see you this year.
Bye.
Bye.